Hey guys, Dratta here. Welcome back to my Skyrim's Let's Play. Anyways, so this is actually not the initial game. This is Skyrim Special Edition, and I'm gonna be starting these back up. We're gonna be playing on Master difficulty. And let's go ahead and get started. The Special Edition, the only thing that they changed in the game was the graphics. Now, normally I'm a PC Skyrim player, but actually we're going to be playing this on the PS4, and I wanted to get it for PS4 because I don't think that my computer is actually fast enough to play it on the highest possible graphics. So what we're going to be doing actually in this Let's Play is I'm going to be going over all the tips and tricks and everything I have learned from hours and hours of Skyrim into a way to just make Master difficulty a joke. And speaking of Master difficulty, you know, they're gonna start us off on Adept. It always starts everyone off Adept, so if you want to play on Master, you're gonna have to go into your settings when you make the new file. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. You just saw me turn it to Master, so you know it's that's gonna be great. So I had tried to already record this episode. I did not succeed. Something was going on with my mic. Got it working again. Anyways, so it's been a while. I've been away from the YouTube Let's Plays for a while, and
damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along.
You know, this is going to be a Let's Play where we are going to be doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to be doing all the tips, tricks, and everything. We're going to be delving into like all the cheats and stuff, like the hidden chest in Dawnstar and the bound bow. I am going to be going as an archer assassin. Mostly just archery, straight up archery, light armor, and sneak is literally what I'm going after. And I've been experimenting a little bit with a couple ways to do this. One way is to farm your smithing until you can smith Nordic weapons and stuff from the Dragonborn DLC. Well, if you do that, you can get access to ebony level weapons. But it's just going to be easier and more time efficient to go after the bound bow, which is a Daedric level weapon. And I was you know, these graphics are so much better. I mean, the coloring, the textures, I mean, everything just so much better. I mean, look at that. The sky actually looks like sky. I mean, I'm looking at the sky right now. Oh my god. You know, if I looked out my window while it was sunny and it was partly cloudy, that's probably what it would look like. That is amazing. Whoa. And the way the light comes in and everything. Wow. Yeah, so this retexture looks incredible. So I'm going to be pointing these things out as we go, looking at the retextures and stuff. I'm probably going to be oohing and awing because this is so realistic. I mean, Rayloff looks exactly like an actual person. No, this is really good. I'm interested to see how many of the glitches are still around, whether the dragons' flights have been improved. I know the dragons are gonna have been improved, but man, oh man, even on high quality with the high definition retextures, it was not this good looking. So anyways, I'm gonna get my character made, and we'll end there.
you.
So
This is a mistake.
that's probably going to be the end of the episode, and then I'm going to continue recording these later in the morning. I'm actually going to go back to bed. I had mentioned in my first recording that I'd been up since 4 a.m. the previous morning, so I'm not going to be doing these back to back. But I'm going to get this one uploaded, and in the next episode we're going to go over all the particular details. So, and this guy's about to get shot. Wow, I called it. Holy cow.
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Okay, so in my original Let's Play series, I had gone over the different over the different races. So let's start with Breton. Breton gets a 25% resistance to magic right off the bat, and then they get the dragon skin power, which gives them a full absorb spell shield. Honestly, I never find myself using that power. It's a decent power. I've used it a couple times just to see what it does. It's really not all that effective. So the only good thing about Breton is the base resistance to magic. Dark Elf, the only good thing about them is their ancestors' wrath. Honestly, it's not all that powerful. The Altmer have the power to regenerate their magicka. It's basically the Argonians version except of regeneration except for magic. Imperial, they get Voice of the Emperor and they can find more gold. Honestly, that's not really all that effective. Khajiit's unarmed claw attacks, well, that's pretty much useless unless you're going for an unarmed build. But their See in the Dark is pretty much nullified by the fact that the dungeons really aren't all that dark in this game. Battle Cry makes opponents flee. Honestly, the Nords have the power to make all their opponents flee. Well, yes, that's great and all, except for the fact now you have to change down all the enemies until it wears off. Orcs have probably the best one, which is Berserker's Rage. It halves all damage you take, and it makes you deal double damage, which basically on Master difficulty, you take double damage from Adept, and you deal half damage. So that's something to remember. You know, Berserker's Rage basically makes you deal double damage. It makes you take half damage. So it cancels out Master's effects for 60 seconds. Red Guards get Adrenaline Rush, which basically pretty much gives them the ability to regenerate their stamina. Wood Elf, the only thing they get is command animals, and that is almost completely useless. I'm going to be playing as Argonian. They get not only the resistance to diseases, but they also get the ability to breathe underwater, which really isn't a big issue. But they get also the Hiskin power. This is, it makes my health regenerate 10 times faster. And honestly, the fact that they get 3 different starting abilities, unlike every other race in the game, that just makes them overall, probably in my opinion, the best race. And actually, never underestimate that Hiskin ability, because that thing makes it so it's almost impossible to kill you. And ever since I made my first character in Skyrim, since on the day of its release, which was an Argonian, which literally I haven't changed this character at all. color scheme, facial, and everything has always been the same every single playthrough. I just keep making the same character over and over because I just really like Argonian. So I mean, it's just, you know, it would be a shocker to me if I ever changed the way my character looked. But this is what I've been going with for since the beginning of my days of Skyrim. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. And my last playthrough, I named my character Protein. Well, for this series, we're just gonna name him Dratta, because that is my gamer name, and I don't feel like wasting time coming up with a name. So we're just going to do Dratta Arcana, call it done. I'm going to get out of here, guys. This will get uploaded while I nap, and in the morning, expect more playthroughs. And I'm going to try to record maybe 6 episodes tomorrow and get them uploaded. So I'll see you guys on the other side, and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and give myself a save here, and I'm out.